Hello guys, welcome back. In the last two videos, we had seen about voice, its types, and how we change the sentences from active into passive voice in the declarative sentences. In this video, we have to see about how we change the sentences, especially interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and so on. We change the sentences from active into passive voice. Shall we go? So we had seen the definition of voice, its kinds, and the definitions of active voice and its passive voice, and how we change the sentences from active into passive voice. We had seen the changes in the tense format also. I think you would have referred. So next we are entering Model 2 interrogative sentence. What is interrogative sentence? It is an question. We have to raise a question. So active voice into passive voice, how we change an interrogative sentences. This is about we have to see. Who met you this morning? Who wrote this letter? Did you win the prize? So in this slide, you can see there are three examples. So first we have to know that interrogative sentences are in two types. WH question and yes or no type question. So in WH question form, how do we change the sentence from active into passive voice? So first two examples. There is a word who. The question word is who. Who met you this morning? Here we don't have subject. The question starts with who. So when we change the sentence into passive voice, we have to use the word by whom. Then as usual, we have to change the tense format and the subject. Here, by whom were you met this morning. So don't forget, we must use the question mark in the voice. Who wrote this letter? By whom was this letter written? So here this is a past tense used here, wrote. So we use the past be verb was. By whom was this letter written? The next type, yes or no type question. Did you win the prize? So when yes or no type question is asked in the voice, we have to start the question with be verb. Was this prize won by you? Here, did you win? So this question it's in past tense. So we use the past verb was. Then the prize won by you. So this is the way to change the question sentences. I mean interrogative sentences from active voice into passive voice. Next one, how do we change the questions from passive into active voice? How was the prize won by him? Again, how? We don't forget to leave the question word how. So how did he win the prize? Did. Why we used here did? Because the question was won. So this is past be form. So we have to use past tense in the answer. So how did he win the prize? Why was the house sold by her? Again past tense is used. So why did he sell the house? When was it bought by you? When did you buy it? So this is the way to change the questions from passive into active voice. So these are some examples I have given for your reference. So please do refer. Next, Model 3. Imperative sentences. So imperative sentences. How do we change the imperative sentence from active into passive? Give me water. Don't open the door. Please help me. So imperative sentences are, we used please or request, command or order. So all these imperative sentences, when we change it into passive voice, we start with let. See the first example. Give me water. Let water be given to me. Here we use the word let. And what's an object here? Water. So water subject should be coming to the object place and object to be coming to the subject place. Here the object water is placed in the subject place. And don't forget friends, here we use the be word. We don't forget to use the word be word in the imperative sentences while changing the sentences from active into passive voice. So before the verb we use the word be, and as usual we change the verb into past participle. So let water be given to me. Don't open the door. Again use the word let. Let not the door be opened. Or you can use let the door not be opened. This is in a negative format. So we use the word not in the beginning of the subject, or after the subject we use not. Please help me. So please, when we see the word please, we used to write you are requested to help me. Here we don't use let. You are requested to help me. So it's very simple sentences to change. Passive into active voice. Let the glass be broken. So it's very simple. We don't use let, and we have to start the sentences with verb. So broken, the present tense is break. So break the glass. Let not the book be taken. So this is a negative sentence. So we use don't. Don't take the book. You are requested not to disturb me. So requested, when we see the word requested, you use the word please. Please don't disturb me. So these are some examples. Please do refer. Model 4. Infinitive and gerund sentences. Infinitive sentences. So what do you mean infinitive? To plus verb. It's called infinitive. How do we change the verb, infinitive verb, into passive voice? She is going to marry him. So to marry is infinitive. So we have to use be verb. Okay. So in voice we must use the verb be. He is going to be married to her. So here as usual the object and subject is changed their place. So he is going to be married to her. We don't use her by. Okay, to her. I like reading novels. I like novels being read. So here reading is gerund. Here reading is gerund. So while we are using gerund, what is gerund? Verb plus ing is called gerund. So when we see a gerund in the place in the voice, we have to change. How do we change? So we have already done in the present continuous tense, past continuous tense. The verb it's placed in the sentences. We remove ing and we use the word being. Okay. So I like novels being read. And passive into active voice. This house is going to be sold by them. They are going to sell this house. So to be sold, it's changed into to sell. I love exhibitions being visited. So visiting. So they love visiting exhibitions. Model 5. Everyone, somebody, nobody. So we have to omit the agent. Active into passive voice. Everyone wrote this essay well. This essay was written by all. Well, here everyone, it's changed into all. Okay, so we don't use by everyone. Instead of that, we can use simply all. None can do this. This cannot be done by anyone. So none refers to negative format. So here we used cannot. So by anyone. So we don't use nobody, none. Instead of that, we use anyone because we used negative format in the verb cannot. Somebody has taken away my book. Here somebody. So the book has been taken away. So we don't use somebody, nobody. So by somebody, by nobody, all these sentences, all these words, we don't use it. And how do we change from passive into active voice? She was not met by anybody. So anybody, if you see the word anybody, so already there is a negative format in the sentence not. So it's very easy to identify that this is in a negative format. So use nobody. Nobody met her. Veena was played by all easily. So all refers to everyone, everybody. So everyone played Veena easily. The book has not been taken away. So again negative format not. So we use nobody has taken away my book. Okay. So these are some examples for how do we use two objects in a sentences. Two objects in sentences. See here, the professor gave the books to the students. Here we have two objects. The books, direct object, and to the students, indirect object. Okay, so one of the two objects becomes the subject, the other one remains an object. So one should be used as subject, the other should be used as an object. See here, another example. Rita wrote a letter to me. How do we change into passive voice? Here we have two objects, direct object and indirect object. How do we identify direct object and indirect object? When we use the word what. We use the question word what. When we use what question, we get the answer. That is called direct object. When we use the question word whom, we get the answer. That is called indirect object. So Rita wrote a letter to me. What did Rita write to me? A letter. So this is direct object. Whom did Rita write a letter? To me. This is the answer for indirect object. Okay. So direct object, how do we ask? How do we get? When we use the question word what. Indirect object, which question word we use it? Whom. Okay. So first we see the object 1. A letter was written to me by Rita. So here object 1, I mean direct object is used. And next one we used object 2, I. So me is changed into I in voice. So I was written a letter by Rita. So these will be very important in voice. How do we change the sentences, especially two objects? When a sentence comprises two objects, how do we change both objects from active into passive voice? And these are the examples I have given in the previous slide. So this is model 6, double object. We may call it as double object. Okay. See here, I will give you only one example. The teacher taught me grammar. So I was taught grammar by the teacher. Or we may write, grammar was taught to me by the teacher. Passive into active voice. He was given a house by my uncle. My uncle gave him a house. A cake was cooked to me by my mother. My mother cooked me a cake. So these are the some exercises I have given for your reference. So please try to change the following sentences from active into passive voice, and another exercise from passive into active voice. Okay, so I hope it will be useful and helpful to you, my dear friends. Thank you so much.